Right, guys, it's time for the real deal. What did you say? I said it's time for the real deal. What did you say? I don't know. Forrest Whitaker took over me with that dodgy eye. Right, we're going to get on with the final whistle, and I'm not going to interrupt myself, but here we go. Oh shit, forgot which one to press. Right, I don't know what's going on here. Trying to get it on my headphones, but here's Cole. Real deal. Real motherfucking deal. How you doing, mate?
Hello. All good, man. All good.
Why are you not
me?
working on the headphones? Yeah, I can hear you, but I can't get it on the headphones. These fucking headphones are driving me up the fucking wall.
What kind are they? Are they what? Turtle Beach or Razor or what?
I don't know. It's not working.
If you took them off, what would happen? Could you hear us proper?
1 minute they're working and I can't get it. Oh, I just don't get it. Honestly, fucking bizarre. 1 minute they're taking over the old fucking speakers, and the next minute they're not fucking working. What the fuck is going on here? Fucking hell, the technical fucking difficulties.
If you took them off,
what's going on here, mate?
But if you take them off, mate, would it be okay, or could you still talk to them?
Pardon?
If you took the headphones off, would it be all right? Or?
Yeah, but then it comes through the speakers, so I'm trying to keep it in the headphones so that I don't get no knocking on the wall and stuff like that.
Okay. Fair.
Why is it? Oh, fucking shitting fucking fuck. I don't get this. Fucking ridiculous. Go on, just talk on the thing. It's fucking. You know what? I could eat things when they don't work. I really could. I could eat them. Right, I'll just put the volume up a little bit more.
Yeah. No worries, look.
Don't understand what's going on here because it was working all right before.
Yeah, it's weird how shit like that happens, mate. It really is. It really is.
Yeah, I don't get it. Don't get it at all. So I'm gonna have to just carry on because it's really fucking winding me up, to be honest.
Do you want to hop back out and hop back in again, maybe? That maybe help or no?
I don't know, but I like to sort of have it on headphones at like this time so that the voices ain't coming through on the speakers, sort of thing, you know.
But if you hop out and hop back in again, maybe. No?
Respectful.
It was working fine before, so maybe if you just like log out, log back in again. No, would that not work?
I'd have to start the stream again if I'm going to do that.
Would you? Fuck. All right.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
Big up, Anthony, lad. How are you? How was the weekend, lad? Are you watching the wrestling?
How you doing, man?
You watching the wrestling, SmackDown or whatever?
It's all these fucking cables, man. Fucking cables everywhere.
Oh, stop, man. Story of my life too, brother.
I might have muted it, actually. Hold up.
Well, I can hear you anyway. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you through the PC, fine. I just can't. For some reason, the headphones ain't working.
That's all right.
You have to do what you normally do. Punch the fucking things.
Just beat it into submission.
I don't know, mate. I mean, earlier on, every time the headphones were plugged in, it was taking over my system altogether. Now all of a sudden they're not working. Then all of a sudden they'll start fucking working. Oh, who knows that?
Oh, man. This is why I could never stream, mate. This is why I could never stream.
Ah, fucking hell. It's normally alright. I don't know why it's doing it now, to be honest. Fucking stupid motherfucking twat.
It's all good, man. It's all fine. It's all fine.
Yeah. Talk, speak.
Hello.
Yeah, that's it. Got it now.
Yeah, you all good?
Yeah, got it. Yeah, got it. I don't like to have it coming through the speakers, so that the only thing that could be speaking too loud is me, sort of thing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, I get you.
Yeah. So, big up, Anthony. How you doing, mate? Big up, guys. And I'm good, yeah. Watch SmackDown. It's finished now. And Question Yeti, aren't you on Instagram now? Nah. I've left all social media, bro. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with social media. I can't be arsed with it anymore. So, right, anyway, this is Real Deal. If you want to come on at me, I'll send you the link in the chat so you can come on. And, crack it off.
Yeah, man. Chatty time with our friends.
Absolutely. And Mama Flossie as well, and anybody else that wants to jump on. Oh, gee, I've just dropped the stream to Twitch as well. Shit.
Oh, have you? Oh, there's not wrong with that.
Yeah, it depends what kind of people you're going to get, though, doesn't it?
Fuck it, man. Twitch, man, it doesn't matter. You know some good people on Twitch, though, fairness.
They're all wankers, mate. They're all wankers on there. Yeah, not really.
Like, who did I randomly... What stream did I randomly have? I think it was Lulu La Loop or something. Lulu something. Yeah,
it's a lass I know from a while back. Nice girl, actually.
Yeah, she came across very nice. Yeah, it was a few weeks ago. I just hopped in. I was really bored. Yeah, she was sound.
Yeah, she's sound.
You get nice Twitchers in here. You know,
they all are. I mean, the thing is, they'll probably be playing like Dead by Daylight anyway. Shake and obviously Sarcastic Witch. I think they'll be playing Dead by Daylight, so I'm not too worried about that. I'd rather not send the stream. Like, can you actually get rid of it? Oh, no, you can't.
I don't know. It's just fine.
No.
It's fine. Not wrong with it.
But if someone comes in that I don't know, then I won't be letting them on. So,
well, yeah. Only that people you fucking trust on that. You know, if some dickhead comes into your chat for the first time and they don't even, they don't know the etiquette.
Yeah, I won't do that.
Yeah, I agree.
I won't do that. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. So how are you then after the last 10 minutes since we've been talking?
Good. I survived the England game anyway, mate. That was I'm proud of myself for surviving that game. But you know what?
When all that was it?
What was it? Nations League or was it a friendly? I don't even know.
It's a friendly. It's just a friendly. No more Gibbs White there. Ridiculous.
It's a good excuse to go live anyway. You know what I mean? It's good to go live. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because everybody else goes live no matter what happens anyway. You know what I mean?
Of course they do.
No matter what happens.
Of course they do.
No matter what happens, they go live. You know. Apparently, Michael Marino's left fucking fringe. He's
bumped his big toe, so we've got to all go live and do a stream on him bumping his big toe, haven't we? Big up, Stephanie. Good to see you again.
Big up, Steph. Darren. How are you?
And that's pretty much how it goes.
Yeah. No, it's great. It's nuts. I just don't know. Like, I'm an Arsenal fan. You know that, yeah. Like, I don't know how. I don't know how people can sit in for 7 or 6, 7, 8 shows. Yeah. Time and time after again of the same fucking content.
Same thing over and over.
So yeah.
Yeah, what if it works though? Why not?
It shouldn't though, right? It really should.
It shouldn't, but it does. So
Does it though? I wonder. I really wonder. Does it though? I really wonder to a point. Does it actually? You know what I mean?
Mm.
I don't think it fucking does. I don't think. I mean, if people are genuinely in tune with those shows over and over again, and they're the same people in there every time, I think they really mustn't have something going on very interesting in their lives, and it's sad. It's ultimately sad, mate. You know, but what can I say? You know, maybe some people love Arsenal that much. Maybe I'm a fake fan, mate. You know what I mean? Maybe
It seems to Arsenal seems to be a thing where it's like, you know, everybody sort of levitates towards it. Where's he gone? He's left. He's gone. He ran away, guys. Cole's ran away with Dal. I thought you ran away with Dal.
Okay. I don't know why I clicked me. I tried to zoom out. I'm so sorry.
Well, you kind of did. Well, you zoomed me in. You didn't really zoom out. Because I went full screen, so you know I went. So you zoomed me in. Stephanie says 24-hour streams might catch on. Yeah. Can you imagine that? I could do that as well. It wouldn't bother me at all. Mind you, I have started getting to grips with my sleeping habits this week, to be fair. Going to bed about 10 at night, getting up about 8, 9 o'clock, so I'm absolutely fucked at about 10.
And you sleep straight through?
Sometimes, well, it depends. I'll sit and watch something, like I've been watching that Marvel, what's it called? Daredevil Born Again, which is, it's decent. They're dragging it out a bit, though. They're proper dragging it out, so it is getting a little bit boring. Or I'd sit and watch Jujutsu Kaisen, which is like a manga series, which I absolutely love. And what other? I mean, I've like sat and watched like a few movies that people have talked about as well, to check them out as well. The ejector seat boy, he did, didn't he? He proper did. I was like, where the fuck is he gone, man? The fuck's going on here?
I don't even know. I don't even actually know what I clicked, Stephanie. I don't even know what the fuck I clicked. I just bailed.
It's times like that when I have to think to myself, what did I say? Did I say anything?
No. Hey, no, don't judge yourself. Hey, have you watched American Primeval? Have you watched American Primeval?
I have, yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, that was good as well. That was.
That's quality, bro.
Was that the one with a kid called Caleb in it? That was the one with a kid called Caleb in it, wasn't it?
I believe there's so many.
Oh no! I know what you mean. You mean the American Indian, Indian thing. Oh yeah, I have. Yeah, quality.
And the Mormons and all that fighting
against. Yeah, that is good. That was brutal, mate. That was absolutely brutal. That was. Yeah, I watched it the other day because I saw it come up, and I thought, oh yeah, I'll give that one a go. And I quite enjoyed it, but it's quite brutal. But I don't think it's going to get another season, though, is it?
I heard it was, but I don't know if it's actually true or not. Like,
I enjoyed it. It was that woman, that last one, that she had to get to her husband or something, and then they met them people that was basically cannibals.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's good that. Yeah, it's good.
It was kind of like it was weird because like I thought it was gonna be like the standard ass whites versus the Indians, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Like, it was like Mormons versus like conservatives versus Indians versus like settlers.
Oh, the Indians were brutal though. Mind you, there wasn't actually portrayed as bad as like they normally are. There was certain ones that was, but there was certain ones that wasn't. I mean, if you watch it, there's like the blue coats, I think it is, or whatever it was called, the government's guys. They actually killed that guy and then blamed it on the Indian with the red paint on his face. I can't remember his name, but and it was the same old shit, really. Just blamed them for certain things, and then everybody was hunting them down when it was actually them that did it themselves.
Yeah, no, it's quite fucked up how like their way of life like seemed awesome compared to ours. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
we even pose like our fucking industrialized fucking shitty way of living onto them, like completely decimated those fuckers, those poor.
Oh
fuckers.
yeah, definitely. Sleepwalking or sleep YouTubing, says Stephanie, and I binge watched Stay Close on Netflix this week. Great cast and story. I've not seen that. What's that all about? I've never actually seen it.
Yeah,
not a big fan of new Netflix, to be quite honest with you.
No, I mean,
most woke thing on the planet at the minute, to be fair.
Everyone's going crazy, but what's that series with the young lad?
Adolescence is what I was on about earlier.
Yeah.
What I was on about earlier. Yeah. I thought that was out of order, the casting, personally, but, you know.
I haven't watched it at all. I haven't seen it, so I don't know what it's
apparently it's good, but now there's like this story coming through that the person that they've actually cast as the lad that did the murder is not the person that did the murder in real life. Well, I don't mean it didn't get the murderer, obviously, but, you know, the person that did the murder was actually a black kid. It wasn't a white kid, but they've done it as in it's a white kid instead. And I agree with it on both sides. If you're not going to do it on one side, you don't do it on another, you know, as I've said already before.
Well, I mean, Netflix has a notoriously very interestingly good cast choice, doesn't it? For films.
Prickhead.
Oi.
How you doing, mate? Let me just cover this chat. James Nesbitt and Richard Armitage starred in it. Yeah, that still don't make no sense to me. I've still not watched it. I don't know what it is. Stay close. So, I was SmackDown anyway, because I haven't watched any of that WWE for ages.
Oh, it was alright. It's just me boy likes it sort of thing, so we just sat down and watched that.
I bet it's you.
No, well, I don't mind.
I bet it's you that watches it. I bet you hold him there. I bet you hold him there. Go, you're watching fucking SmackDown because I've said that it's you that wants to watch it. I want to watch them women in their leotards.
Watch this now, you little bastard. Yeah, you're watching it. Nah, it's all right. It's just like it ain't the same now as what it was years ago. Obviously, years ago was better. Today is a bit
Attitude Era and all that.
Oh, the Attitude Era and all that. Yeah, that was better. Much better.
That was class.
Oh, I loved it.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Triple H. What? Stone Cold Steve. Yeah. What? What? Yeah, that was quality when it was them. A lot of people don't bother watching it, but I used to enjoy it back in the day.
Yeah, definitely.
I need to catch up on it now. I'm about 3 years behind, to be honest.
Are you? I heard you was last on WrestleMania 15.
I think it was. It's something like that. Yeah, well, I can't remember.
I tell you what, yeah, I think it's in 2 weeks' time. Yeah, they're on WrestleMania 41.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy, isn't it? How many the back and the money they're making that as well. The stadiums they use and things like that.
It's stupid.
Stephanie says Adolescence wasn't based on a true story. I heard adapted to different true stories, allegedly. Oh yeah, I mean, fair enough. I mean, that's fair enough on that one. Stephen Graham is an awesome actor. I do like Stephen Graham.
I like Stephen Graham. He's got a new series that's just come on Netflix.
That's what she's talking about. The Adolescence one.
That's one.
Everybody's like saying it's so good and everything.
Yeah, he directed that film as well, didn't he? I believe. So he's just. I put that on the to-do list, the watch list.
Yeah. He's in This Is England as well. He was brilliant in This Is England. That was absolute class. And he's in like a few other things. I've always liked him. I do like him as an actor. I think he's absolute quality. Is he in Alien 3? I think he might be in Alien. Yeah, he is in Alien 3. Yeah, I think he's in Alien 3 as well.
Sigourney Weaver?
No, she's in Alien 3, but she's not going to be called bloody Stephen Graham, is she?
Yeah, but I don't recall Stephen Graham being in there in Alien 3.
Alien 3's like the Brit one, the one with the guy from the Techni Teabags.
Oh, right.
I mean, I could be wrong. He might not be in that.
No, I didn't think he was
I
in that.
don't. Yeah, I think I'm thinking of somebody else. I'm thinking of the bald guy that like goes, fuck. You know, like when he says that awesome line where he's going, "It's your choice. You want it on your feet or on your fucking knees." And then that guy just chucks the bottle down and goes, fuck, because they realise that they've all got to be bait, basically.
Yeah, that was the guy that was in Sons of Anarchy. He was in Sons of Anarchy, that guy.
Yeah. No, I don't think he was.
Yeah,
Which one?
He was in Alien 3. He was the leader, the old guy, and he was also, what else was he in? He was in Blade, one of the Blade films with Wesley Snipes as well.
Which actor? Which actor? Not because the guy that did the speech, he was the black guy. His name was Morgan. I think it's Morgan something. He's a brilliant actor. He's in Boys in the Hood as well, because he plays one of the kids' dads. Not Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society. And he plays one of the kids' dads, and he's telling them, like, you know, you've got to be careful because you're going to get murdered out here because it's crazy in this city, in these towns. You've got to pick your destiny. I can't remember the guy's name. He was absolutely awesome, though. I love Alien 3. I think Alien 3 is great.
Yeah, that's when she falls down that pit of fire and the alien pops out her chest.
That's right. She's got a queen. She's got a queen embedded in her. Yeah, that's right.
What is it? Do you remember? It's the guy that he was in Sons of Anarchy. He had the bullet, and I can remember when he turned around. He went like that. He said, "What was it?" He went, "Oh, we're either going to die or we're going to walk out of here." And there's a guy in a wheelchair. He turns around to him and goes, "No offense with me saying that." He goes, "No, fuck you, none taken."
Yeah. Well, the guy that does the speech where he says you want it on your feet or on your fucking knees, he's not in Sons of Anarchy.
No, not him. I'm on about that guy who I just said. The other guy, he's in Menace to Society. That one.
I can't remember. It's that long since I watched it. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I like the movie. I do enjoy the movie because it's a like proper Brit thing. And you've got Postlethwaite as well. Postlethwaite's in it. He's really good in it as well.
Yeah, he's good in it. Yeah. And just so you're a common figure.
And the Techni Teabag guy.
That's right. Yes,
he's in it as well, isn't he? Is it Duncan something?
Yeah, I can't remember his name now, but yeah, I know the guy you're on about. The older guy, the one with the bald head.
Used to be a wrestler.
He did. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if he never on SmackDown or anything, but he used to be like one of them Brit wrestlers. But yeah, he was in it.
Yeah, I think he was with Big Daddy and maybe then joint A-Stacks.
I think that was it. Yeah. I actually met him once, to be honest, at a pub around where I used to live. Nice bloke, actually. Really nice bloke.
Yeah. That's all right.
Still can't remember his name, so I mean that don't really show a lot of respect for him, does it? But
no, it doesn't. No, I can't remember his name. I can't look it up on Google because I'm on the thing. So.
Yeah. How you doing, Cole?
I'm back again, mate. Yeah, do you want to hear how I had a great piss, man? That was the best piss of my life. That was a really good piss.
Really? Well, you can't beat a good piss, mate. To be honest, can you?
It's one of the best feelings in the world. It really is.
Oh, it's better than sex, mate. If you're holding it in, you're letting it go. You're like, oh, no. And you think to yourself, this is better than sex. Honestly, you do.
Brian Glover, that's his name. Brian Glover.
I won't comment what kind of sex they're having, mate, but fair enough.
It must be water sports by listening to that. Big up Yeti and Anthony and Chap. Big up Jezza. How you doing, mate? Bring you in.
How are you, boys?
Mate? All good, man. All good. How are you?
Great. Brilliant.
Yeah,
How are you, lad? You all good?
rocking it. Been in a studio practicing, put the band back together in 8 weeks. We've been in the studio today for 6 hours, and I'm fucking
Nice.
proper. This new amp, man, fucking hell, it's awesome.
Oh, it's a proper jet. It's a proper jet. Yeah.
Well, funny enough, man, I had it delivered. The first one delivered Monday, and it was absolutely dead.
Mm.
It was
so?
Powered it up, turned it all up, nothing. Dead.
Right.
And anyway, they fair play to them. I've sent them photographs, it all powered up, and they said, "Oh Christ, okay." Anyway, long story. Went back yesterday. They said, "Well, we'll send you the other one." And I said, "No, I'll come pick it up. It's only the guitar shop's 20 miles from here." And I said, "No, I'll come and pick it up." They said, "Yeah, they were brilliant, absolutely brilliant, no question." And they said, "Do you want to try it out before you go?" I said, "Yeah." And I went in there, one of their little
Hi,
studios,
Joanne.
and I put it on how I wanted it, and it's fucking all the sound, man. It's like wow.
It's a Valve amp, isn't it, Jez? It's Valve Marshall, yeah. Valve.
Yeah, it's stunning, man. I tell you what, it's the original late 50s, early 60s looking amp. It's
Nice.
bollocks. It's the sound is like whoop.
Mm.
Send us a clip, Jez.
Sounds awesome, man.
Rip some Zeppelin on your guitar with that fucking amp. I want to hear it, Jez. Send it to me.
I'll tell you,
It'll get me cancelled, man.
I'll give you a little sound of it.
Privately.
No, it won't get me cancelled. If he's actually playing it, he'll be fine.
No, just do a little blues riff. No, it's no.
Go on, Jez. Rip.
Just go for it. Go for it, mate. Go for it.
Give me a couple. Let it warm up because it takes 5 minutes to warm its valves up.
You have to put 50p in the back of it.
I think.
I'm just gonna let it all warm up.
You got Bob winding it up.
I can remember those fucking days when they put 50p in the fucking motor. Jesus.
I've got this turned down because it's got high, mid, low volume on it. I've got this on low.
Right.
Yeah. You don't want to put on iJazz because fucking Yeti's neighbours are you banging on the wall.
But I've got it all on the headphones now, so it's fine.
It's
Big up again, Mama Flossie. If you want to jump on, you can.
See what we got.
Streams in the link. Streams in the link. I mean, streams in the chat. I mean, links in the chat even. Streams in the link. Hey.
Can you hear that?
No.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, can hear it.
Can hear it.
Sounds like cow poo.
Play it on camera, mate. Come on. Play it on camera, boy. Come on.
Yeah, I think that's Bob. I mean, that's Bob playing that.
Hang on. I'm sitting
show us, mate. Come on. Show us you play
I'll
that.
sit in this chair and play it because the fucking arm's getting the fucking
Yeah, just stand up and get fucking head banging. Get that ear down, mate. Well, not ear, but yeah.
It's great. Sound. Fucking brilliant. The sound is fabulous.
It does sound absolutely awesome, to be honest. But Joanne says, "Is that North London Forever? That tune?"
Joanne, bro.
North London forever.
That's not North London Forever.
Nah, that was much better than North London forever.
Bollocks to that, man. That's fucking.
Mm.
But that's playing for the SG, which is like.
Yeah.
That's
That was
beautiful. That is, that guitar's beautiful, man.
That was fucking Yankee Doodoo, wouldn't you time?
Yankee Doodoo. Play When I'm Cleaning Windows.
Sorry?
When I'm Cleaning Windows, George Formby.
Don't know that one. Anyway, there you go.
So what like if you've like had a meet up today, what are you sort of looking to play? You're looking to play like Zeppelin stuff and Deep Purple and all that kind of thing?
No, it's all Muddy Waters, Lynyrd Skynyrd.
No, Lynyrd Skynyrd. I do like Lynyrd Skynyrd. Freebird.
Stevie Ray Vaughan, BB King.
Nice.
All that shit. Yeah, we don't
Wicked.
play.
You got to do Freebird then. You've got to do Freebird.
We don't play that because it's no, don't play that.
No, what a brilliant song that is, Freebird.
Yeah, but it's everybody wants to play that. And it's boring. Our Eagles, Hotel California. We will never play that ever.
What? So you're not going to play anything that's generic then?
No.
Would you play Tin Pan Alley by SRV, Steve Ray Vaughan? Tin Pan Alley with
Tin Pan Alley?
Tin Pan Alley, yeah. Would you play that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
It's all proper. We play a lot of blues that a lot of people don't know, like Riley Johnson and all that sort of shit.
Yeah, I'll be interested to listen to it because I always like to listen to stuff I've not listened to before. So,
do you know any R.L. Burnside? R.L. Burnside. Did you ever hear that? Old Mississippi blues artist from the 50s.
No.
Oh, I was him off the bill.
He played All Black Matty, a jumper hanging on up that line. He's awesome, mate. You should look him up. He's fantastic. R.L. Burnside.
No.
Do you notice I waited till you tried to have a drink then, Anthony, before I said that?
Yeah. I literally just about 6 drinks. When you said
he's the reason I started playing guitar. James. R.L. Burnside. Love him, man. Look him up. He's savage. I'll send you a link on this. I'll send you a link right now.
Yeah.
Send me the link, man. Send me the link. I don't know.
No, I will. He's my inspiration to start guitar, man. Since I was 12 years old. He's awesome. It's very simple, but it's rudimentarily good music.
I'm so pleased I bought that amp though, because it's called the Origin 50, and it's got such a bluesy. When you wind it up, I can't wind it up now; it's too late at night. But when you wind it up, fuck me, the sound is like. It's awesome, absolutely awesome.
I love the few seconds it takes to load a valve to go. Yeah, it takes like 10 seconds for it to fire up.
You got to warm it out.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it's savage.
But I'll tell you what, it is. Even my mate Hank, who's an unbelievably good guitarist. He's so good. He said to me when we were in the studio, it's actually a brilliant setup. Actually, it's run by the local council. It's free. What you do is you hire it, but what you do is give some money to charity.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then you can it's got a proper recording studio, all that shit in it, everything. Not that we've ever used it, but you can use it as a practice thing. We had it for 6 hours today. And because Henk, whose band it is basically, it's called the Blue Angels, which is, if you know, was the Piss State band that was Jimi Hendrix. And,
okay.
And so 8 weeks, we're going around gigging a few places. So
cool. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Well, we got 12 songs down that we were practicing today, and even he said to me, he said, "Fuck me, man, that's some amplifier you got there." It's 50 watt. I mean, it is loud. You put it on full tilt, man. That is loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting.
Yeah, that's good. You should, and like I said to you the other day, you should do some like vlogs if they're up for it.
Yeah, no, I said to the guys, you know, Barb's is going to come to all the gigs, and she said, "I'll video them."
Is she going to be a backing singer?
No, can't sing. She's about as good at singing as I am. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun because one of the reasons I'm doing it, and I won't lie to you, is I'm getting a bit dragged and fed up with fucking YouTube. To be honest.
Yeah. Fuck YouTube.
I'm getting more back into because I spend way too much time just watching YouTube here, and I'm getting fed up with it. To be fair.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying there.
No, it's true.
I want to get back into something a bit more creative and active.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea actually, because it sort of sets your creative juices off as well, you know. And I think that's a good idea to sort of pull away from this every now and then and stuff like that. You know, take a bit of time out and just do what you want to fucking do, basically, and that's what you want to do. Get on with it.
I used to love playing in the band, and I used to love playing. I'm not great, I'm not brilliant, but I can knock it out there. But I'm just getting a little bit bored with YouTube. You know, it's the same old all the time, and I'm like, not that I wouldn't jump on other people's shows, you know, like yours.
Well, I mean, you'll still keep whoring, of course, but then you'll just do the band on the side of it.
He calls me a whore as well.
I actually had an idea the other day. I was saying it to the guys. We've got another idea for a channel called, you know, I've got the pub. I can call it the LongHaired Yeti. Instead of the LongHaired Yeti's Cave, the LongHaired Yeti's Brothel. And I can have you and Jez on there.
Yeah.
But like, how many fucking Arsenal shows? Yeah, there's 95 Arsenal shows a week.
Jeez, mate, there's too many.
How can you expect an audience member or a chatter or a commenter or a mere pleb like myself with a channel to have interest in 95 shows repeating the same shit over and over again? Riddle me this. How? Someone tell me how.
It's stupid. You know what? I told Yeti last week, I've literally unsubscribed to 50 Arsenal channels.
Good.
50 of them.
Good, Ant.
School of Rov.
Yeah, no, honestly, I have, because the ones that I was subscribed to, they were all basically for Mikel Arteta. And I was like, I can't hear any more of this shit. You put your comments in, and it's like, oh, can't you see what he's doing, Mikel Arteta? Well, he's done fuck all.
I can't.
It's the same old. Yeah. And I'm bored with it. I'm not being funny. It's no disrespect to anybody in the chat or anybody here. I'm just bored with it. Because that's why I only do one show a week now, because my show is unique, the old school. In DJ. Nobody else does it, or anybody wants to do it. Good luck, fair play, respect you. But I can't be bothered. Be bothered to talk about the same shit.
But it is, isn't it? It's just the same stuff all over and over again.
Yeah, it's boring, man. Boring.
Yeah, I mean, I could, as I've said, I mean, I could go live like all the time. I mean, there was a thing like on, I don't know if you saw it, but there was a thing from a reporter on Facebook the other day that we was talking to Gyökeres and we was talking to his representatives, and it's like 70. I said I'll believe it when I see it, same as you do. I mean, that would be a major statement. But you're talking 75 million, 100 million. I don't think we're going to be spending that kind of money on a striker, and God knows what the wages are going to be. You know.
We just bid 37 million for a striker. Do you remember the old? He played for Fiorentina, played for AC Milan, but he started off at Everton. Moises Keane. You remember that?
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's never really mattered to anything, though, has he? Really?
No, but apparently,
not as far as I know, anyway.
No, he's already scored 20 goals for Fiorentina. But I see some people on shows like, yeah, but you look at the standard of Serie A compared to the Premier League. I said, it's a different standard. And they said, oh, yeah, but would you rather have him or have what we got? I said, well, put it this way. It's 37 million. That's what we put in for him. And I said, if we are, I said, he'd be a bench warmer because he is not the striker we want. Or Mike Jesus.
It wouldn't be a bench warmer because you've got nobody else.
No, but I'm saying for next season, he could do the bench warmer if we. What we want is someone like an Osherman in. That's what we want at Arsenal. And I'll be honest with you as well. I can't understand why we cannot. The only way to get rid of Kai Havertz is why not do a swap deal plus cash?
Because Arteta's there, and if he does a swap deal and gets rid of Kai Havertz, he has to prove he was wrong, which he doesn't like doing.
You won't get rid of fucking Kai Havertz. Havertz is on what wage is he on? 275, 295 a week.
Yeah.
But that guy ain't moving. This is the big issue I had at the start of the season, where I was going on absolute fucking psychotic rants against people, and I was being a very pessimistic little fucker that I am. Is that this guy has signed people up on wages that are
no, I'm not subbing.
immovable to another club. It's impossible that most
Please
of these guys
Mama.
were.
I'm begging.
Yeah. It's impossible that these guys will ever fucking move on from another club because of the wages we put them on. They are here until they run their contract out. That was my quote back 12 months ago at least. They're staying here. They're staying here until they run their contract out. You know, it's the only way this guy can get rid of these fucking dickhead players. So, but it doesn't matter, guys. We're going to get Isaac anyway. So, we're getting Isaac. Right?
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
No, we are. We absolutely are. We absolutely are. Because who cares what Newcastle do, even though they won a cup and we haven't. But that's irrelevant according to our fan base. Because trophies don't matter unless they're the trophies that make sense for your fucking agenda and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, we're getting Isaac. Go ahead.
Go.
No, I'm done. I've been ranting. Go ahead, Des. I just want to turn my TV.
I think the problem is now is that there's so many different channels out there. Not just Arsenal. It's not just Arsenal, right? It's Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool, Spurs. I mean, you see these. I watched one the other day. This guy packed it in. He said, I'm finished with YouTube, and he's back. Streaming twice a day.
They all do that, don't they?
I'm like, what the fuck? And
do you not think that that's like a cry for help? That when people do things like that, in my opinion, it's like my views are going down or whatever, or something's going down, so I'm going to do this to see how many comments I get, and if they get the comments, they're like, oh, well, people want me to stay, so I'm going to stay. It's a bullshit scenario. It's absolutely fucking bullshit. It's cowardice as well.
Yeah. That's Tottenham fans.
Be honest and say, I know I'm not going to be streaming a lot. I will stream. I'll do a show, but I'm not going to rinse and repeat.
Stick to what works.
Yeah.
What works is your history show.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to repeat what everybody else is saying
Mm,
because what's the point? Because
exactly.
I mean, I know there are people out there that all they do all day, and I find it amazing. All they do is sit there all day watching YouTube streams because they're in one stream, and then they're in the
Mm,
and then you see him in the next stream, and then you see him in the next stream. And I'm thinking, what kind of fucking life is that? All you do
yeah.
is
Yeah.
go from one stream to another stream because you see the same names in all these different streams.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, what the fuck are you doing? Have you got nothing else to do in your life?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think that as well.
That's why I'm walking away from it because I'm thinking.
Mm.
I said to Barb's it's probably a month ago. I said, I'm getting a bit pissed off with this now. I'm getting a bit bored with it. And then by pure coincidence, Hank got hold of me. He said, hey, do you want to get back and start playing in the band again? You know, let's put it back together. We were good. Yeah, we were never going to be Led Zeppelin or anything, but we used to get a good audience, you know, and enjoyed it. We used to earn a few quid out of it. I used to earn more out of that than I do on YouTube, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So I said, yeah, let's give it a go, man. And he said, right, let's try it. So we met up today for the first time in quite a long time. Well, crikey, a very long time. And we put it all together and we came up with our gig list and we said, yeah, let's go through it.
Mm.
You know, and in 8 weeks, we've got some gigs set up around the local round here. I mean, we're not playing at Wembley yet. But yeah, you never know. But
neither is Arsenal, lads.
If it's your passion, then that's what you should follow.
I love it.
That's the main thing, I would say.
I didn't play for a long time, and it's only then Hank said to me, "Yeah, come on, let's get it back together." I thought, "Fucking hell, yeah." So I went out and bought this new amp because my other Marshall was old and it was unreliable. So I think I'll be spending a lot more time come the summer doing this than I would be on YouTube.
Well, like I say, it also gives you something to do, like you say, during the summer when the games aren't on, because I mean, I've always made a point of not just putting videos out for the sake of putting videos out. And it's always been something I've done. I mean, I ain't done anything this week at all. I've been catching up on sleep and getting things sorted out in that respect, you know. And I haven't bothered with YouTube that much at all. You won't see me in many chats or anything like that. I'll drop in every now and then, but not very often. Joanne Smith says, I'm loving my Atletico Madrid shirt. It's great. Yeah, and Mama, yes, it's same on United View, and there's quite a lot of chat here. Yes, Man United fan. Is he okay? He's been unwell recently. I know he has. I will find out from my friend Joe Blackman. If you wouldn't mind, I have his number, but I'm a bit reluctant to contact him if he's ill. Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven, or Man United, Aiden. Yeah, I don't think Jazz much is into the Stairway to Heaven because it got it's a great track, don't get me wrong, but it does get overplayed a lot. Yeah, I will ask Joe for you, Mama, and thanks, Stephanie, appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, look, there's if I had something else to do, really, then I would probably get involved in that a lot more. To be fair, because I can't get to any games. I'm never going to get to any games now. They've got this stupid gold ticket situation thing where, same as what you said, Jez, about what's going on at Arsenal. We've got exactly the same situation. I have to get like a gold membership or something, and if anybody drops their ticket, then I get a chance to be put in like a lottery. I'm sorry, I'm not paying fucking money to know to not know if I'm going to get something. You can go fuck yourself with that. I'm not going to, I wouldn't, I mean, I buy these fucking hoodies. I don't fucking go, oh, I'll buy them hoodies. But wait a minute, if somebody else comes in and wants them hoodies, you don't get them, but we keep your money. Yeah, well, you can fucking spin on that shit with that. I ain't doing that, man. It's crazy shit. Killed football. That's killed football, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what? It'd be an app on the telly soon where you support your team and you'd have to pay like a monthly subscription or a seasonal subscription, and it'd all come to that soon. Honestly.
Yeah.
And that'd be even better.
Yeah. Yeah, like Stephanie says, Willy Wonka saying gold tickets. It's just, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to say this to everybody that's out there, and I'm going to say you're all fucking idiots, because if you're going to pay money and not know you're going to get what you're paying for, you are an absolute fucking retard. There's something seriously wrong with you. You go out and you earn your money, and you're just going to give it to somebody else on a maybe. That is just absolutely ridiculous. Never heard anything so stupid in my life.
Modern human nature, yeah. Modern human nature. You know.
But I'm supporting the team by giving them money and then possibly getting a chance. Yeah. Fuck off. The fuck out of here.
It's like Arsenal Tuber saying that they're not going to do any, like, you know, Arsenal content when summer hits around, when obviously there's no Arsenal content to be had. But yeah, the minute the season rolls around, they're going to be back doing the same fucking shit regardless.
Of course they will. Of course they will.
And it's fucking criminal. I'll be honest with you. It's criminal and boring from a viewer standpoint.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Let me explain summer.
It's easy. Right.
Let me explain summer, right? Summer will be this. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to bother with Arsenal content or anything like that. All of a sudden, you'll see something on Twitter saying that, oh, Arsenal are in for Osherman or something like that, and they'll all be out there. Oh, Osherman's coming to Arsenal. You know it's going to happen, don't you?
It's almost busier for Arsenal content creators in summer because it's all speculative and fun.
Of course it is. That's when the bullshit starts.
Fabrizio pulls out his Italian fucking, you know, Brasola, pulls his lad out, and like everyone starts regurgitating the same fucking shit.
Yeah,
it's fun for them. It's fun for them. It's really, 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 really fun for them.
The thing is, it's easy though as well, because it's like you look at Ola Aina, right? Ola Aina's contract's about to come up. So you're going to get loads of people going, oh, Ola Aina wants Arsenal, Ola Aina wants Man United, Ola Aina wants Manchester City. And they're just going to do this story because somebody's like in a point of being available. So they just make stories up and everybody just talks on it.
I just get really annoyed when I hear, like, you know, people are
saying, big up, Jack, mate. How you doing, bro? Well, since I've seen you.
Regurgitate.
Anyway, for you.
Enough of that. That's it. There you go.
Stairway to Heaven, wasn't it?
Huh?
Was that Stairway to Heaven?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was. Let me just drop the stream into the chat, and then I need to go and have a fucking piss because I need one. So there we go. Right. Okay, I'll be back in a sec, guys. Get on with it. Talk about whatever you need to talk about, and I'll catch you in a bit.
I'm very, like, do you know, like, the amount of Arsenal channels that regurgitate the same old shit, yeah? Every week in, week out, when it's football season. What are they going to do during summer, guys? What are they going to do during the summer? It's funny to me. It's really, really funny. What are they going to do? Other than regurgitate transfer rumors and all that sort of shit. Besides that, what are they going to do?
They can do nothing. They can do nothing at all. No. And it's like what winds me up as well. It's like you see all these other channels, and it's like Man United, Tottenham channels, whatever fucking team, and all they're interested in is not talking about their own teams. They're talking about Arsenal. And it's like, don't worry about Arsenal. worry about your own club? Why do you keep? Why are you talking about Arsenal all the time?
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
The
Seriously,
sad, I think the sad thing, Anthony, is that ultimately in the media standpoint, we brought all of the attention onto ourselves because we were the first club, right, to have a big following in terms of fan channels and all that. We with the channel we know who AFTV and all that sort of stuff. So therefore, we always have a massive bullseye on our back. It is what it is, and even besides AFTV, it's too easy to point at them. There's how many? There's about 95 fucking independent Arsenal channels nowadays, regurgitating the same shit.
yeah,
And there's a lot of those channels who are, not aligned with our opinion, not aligned with our virtuous reactions in terms of match day, which is sad. And that's why we're always going to be the biggest target. We're not a big target because we're the biggest club. We're a big target because we're the biggest dickhead fan base that represents ourselves online. And that won't end until we start fucking winning trophies, at least, which sucks and is boring. But I'd be interested to see what all these channels will do during the summer. I always find that funny. What are they going to do? They all struggle. I laugh. I honestly, I laugh at it. It's really funny.
the trouble is though, it's like if you're Arsenal channel, the content you want to be putting out there is what you think of Arsenal season so far, and then regarding that, you throw in like a quiz, then you do like a chat show thing, that sort of thing leading up to the end of obviously at the end of the season. But and then maybe a couple of transfers. But when I see transfers, I mean proper fucking transfers that's gone through. That you got the player holding up the shirt. Not all this fucking bollocks. Oh, we're interested in this. We're interested in that. No, we are a club, right? Yeah. That we get lied to by our club basically. Mikel Arteta is an absolute out and out fucking liar. Yeah, saying, "Oh, we need, oh, we're interested in this player, we're interested in that player." He's absolute bollocks. Look how he walked off the other week when he got asked a question. Oh, is the Premier League over? He was an absolute coward. And do you know what that is? Right? That was an attitude problem for Mikel Arteta. But when he's got players that plays for Arsenal that's got attitude, what does he do? He don't play them and he fucks them out the door. But it's all right for him. It's all right for him to have a fucking attitude. So I'm not being funny. People like that infuriates me, and that is when you become a prick. Let's cut. Let's call speed here. That's the way how I feel about the guy. And the quicker he's out of this club, the fucking better. Bring an elite manager, and let's start winning some fucking trophies. Don't worry about bringing our stadium up to 80,000 capacity, right? Just start fucking winning trophies. Then let's concentrate on the stadium and bringing the Emirates from 60 to fucking 80. Let's start doing that.
Well said, mate.
Yeah.
Well said. Well said.
Yeah. Well said. Well said, mate. That's very well said, actually.
Yeah, it is, Jez. I just get fed up of hearing all the shit and all the bollocks. And do you know as soon as I heard that come out of your mouth, Jez, I'm thinking about calming down on YouTube and things like. Funny enough, I told the Yeti that the last couple of weeks. I said I get fed up with YouTube.
I am. I won't lie. I love doing it. I do, but I just find it now a bit hard work because I don't get the love out of it that I once did, and it's not because what makes me keep going is the chat and the guests. It is the chat, the great chat here we got here tonight, right? You great gentlemen. But trying to create content now is hard work because I sit there and I think, I better put a show out. I better do this. I better do that. And I think I'm only doing it because I've got to do it to keep the audience, keep the what's the word? Keep the subscribers happy. but I don't believe in putting out shit just for the sake of putting out shit. I don't want to do that. I don't want to. I'd rather do a stream and put out something creative and interesting that people will actually go, fucking, I like listening to this. Because I don't want to rinse and repeat what respectfully, Lee, Northside, all those other content creators say. Well, once they've said it, why do I want to say it?
Yeah, well, that's it, isn't it? It's just regurgitated shit. Before you say, Cole, I'm just going to call Anthony out on his shit because I heard what he said while I weren't on the stream. And you said you were getting fed up on being on YouTube. What you actually said was you was enjoying whoring and you was half tempted to start showing a leg before the show starts. Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah.
So admit it, mate. I've got it recorded, so don't even go there.
I know you got it recorded.
What, me?
No, not you. I don't think you're going to show a leg. I don't think anybody would see it anyway. But I'm on about Anthony.
You don't want to see my legs, mate. You don't want to see
I don't honestly.
Oh, yes, we
really
do.
don't.
Oh, yes.
No, I don't.
Oh, fuck yeah, we all do.
No.
Yeah.
Be like looking on a matchstick.
Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Look, Jez, if you want to call him a prick now. Or
He will do. I can see he's getting ready to say it.
Oh, I'm missing out here now. What's going on?
He said about legs, and he said if he was to look at your legs, Jez, it'd be like looking down on a matchstick. Right? That was what he said.
Probably right, though. Probably right.
Well, there you go.
Probably right. Yeah, I won't disagree with that at all. But
yeah,
actually, I have been told in my refereeing days I've got very nice legs. Actually, so
yeah. If you remember correctly, Yeti, when Jez went on Tony Claude show and Tony Claude did that thumbnail, all the women was calling Jez a gilf. Remember that, Jez?
Yeah, but to be honest, I mean, to sort of back up Jez, in 1974, I was told that I don't need glasses. So, things change, don't they?
Christ. Yeah. Oh, dear. Yeah. Well, we're going down this road now then. Okay.
Well, the one thing I would say, I hope we can all agree that we need less Arsenal channels. Yeah. We all agree on that.
Yeah.
We need less Arsenal channels, and the Arsenal channels that do remain come up with their own fucking original content and make it a bit interesting. You know what I mean?
Do you know what we need, Carl? We need more channels like this that you can actually pop on and see any random crap.
Yeah, definitely.
Anthony.
That's the thing, Anthony. There's not enough of these channels like the Yeti does.
Yeah, right? No, of course not.
There's too many channels that are focused on, and it's all too serious, and it's all too. How can I put it? It's all too like
fake, Jez. Fake. It's fake.
That's the word.
It's fake.
Yeah. I can't do it anymore. I want to be real and like say it as it is, and I'm starting to walk away from. I won't admit. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm starting to walk away from the bigger channels. I am. I'm starting to walk away now because I find it all a bit boring, bit suffocating.
What are you doing on here then? Because I'm massive.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm going to tell you to fuck off. Yeah. That's why I've
He
come on.
won't continue, Yeti.
I've come on it. Fuck off. I'll not come on it anymore. Basically, that's it. The last time I come on your show. God, I think you're fake. You're fucking useless. I'll be dealing with you. So I am going down that road, gents. I'm just getting a little bit bored with it, you know. And I think you have to. I think it comes a point in time where you have to be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
I think sometimes in life you have to say, "Nah, this isn't working anymore."
Yeah.
And you know, it's like a bad relationship. Sometimes you might be in love with something, but it's not working. You just got to say, well, goodbye.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I've gone back to one of my true loves. I've always been there. I love my club. I'll never ever walk away from Arsenal. Don't ever believe me.
Of course, yeah. No one.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
No one questions that.
There's certain things I've got back into. Certain things I've missed for years. Which Barb, my wife, is retiring at Christmas, so we're going to be doing a lot of other stuff. We're going to be traveling, going over to our place in France, and doing all of that. Spending a lot more time there, and I'm going back to do one of my first loves, which is playing music. I'm not great, brilliant, but I enjoy it. You know, I'm going to be doing that again, and she's over the moon that I'm doing that because she said to me, I used to love watching you play, you know, and so I'm going to be doing that, and I will possibly eventually just give up YouTube and just be guests on other people's channels.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
That is the way it's going, and it's nothing against anybody. You know, it's nothing against anybody, but I've become a little bit stale with it. I've got a little bit bored with it, and
it's whatever makes you. It's whatever makes you happy, Jez. It's whatever makes you happy. It's your goal in life.
Absolutely.
Don't ever.
If I don't enjoy it, I won't do it. It's like Carl. If I don't enjoy drinking wine, I won't do it.
Absolutely, I won't either. Mate. Cheers, brother.
That ain't ever going to happen.
That's it. That's the thing, though, isn't it? I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, regardless of what you do, you're always going to love your club. You know, I do the gaming thing, but I also like talk about my club as well. You know, because I mean, in all due respect, I mean, what we're doing right now is absolutely fucking amazing. And I probably should be jumping out there at every little opportunity, but I'm just not that kind of person. And I've never been that kind of person. I don't really go on many other people's shows either, because I just like to be in the cave and sort of like be around the dwellers. And I get invited on like a few shows and stuff like that, and I just don't bother doing it because it's just not really for me. I want to sort of like just stay in here, because in here I can say whatever I want. I mean, and I'll still do it. Even if I get monetized, I'll still do it. I'll get cancelled to fuck at some point. There's no doubt about that. But whatever. You know, it is what it is, and I'll keep continuing to be real in that respect. So,
yeah,
goes how it goes, mate. Goes how it goes.
I think it's enjoyable to a point, but when you're not enjoying it, there's no point.
No, exactly.
And it is. I mean, you know, when I was in that studio, I've got a lot of work to do in the next 8 weeks. I've got to really get back up to speed, because I am way behind the way behind, and that proved it to me today. And I was like, wow, Jesus, I mean, I haven't really played for 6 years.
Yeah.
Very, very rusty. Very rusty. And so I've got big work to do, which I'm going to love that, because that
Mhm.
is that
Yeah,
is
that's huge.
strange to me. That is
Passion. It's passion.
which I'm going to enjoy and love it. And that, I think, what we're trying to say is that when you've got a challenge in life, it gives you an objective of what you want to do.
Yeah,
I've
definitely.
had that on YouTube. I've enjoyed it. I've done it, and 3 years of my own channel come this April 4th, I think. Anthony's birthday. Is it the 4th, mate?
Yeah, it's the 4th, yeah.
And it's been an enjoyable journey. And whether
That's when you first said he could have a mug, wasn't it?
no.
Fucking hell, who's about that mug again? Do you know what, Jez? That's all he's been doing is Yeti and a few others keeps bringing up about that. I haven't even mentioned that mug for fucking months and months and months.
I've said to her, make the other fucking mug. And she said, I will.
No, what he said was, make that mug a mug.
I said to her, you've got to do it because I'm never going to live this down. Ever. And I won't fail on it. And in fact, I said to her,
mugging you off.
If it comes to it, I'll drive it down to his bloody house. I'll drive it down, knock on his sodding door, and say, there's your sodding mug. Shut the fuck up. Right? You know what I mean? But,
Yeah.
you know, that did. I mean, being serious. That did fuck me off. That went missing because nobody else ever has.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. Never.
I reckon they broke it. I reckon they broke it. They heard it was broken.
I think you know what, Jez? I think he's got it and he's sold it on eBay for a lot of money and he wants another one. That's what I reckon.
Why would anybody want to buy that with his fucking name on it?
Well, there's a lot of Anthony's in the world, you know. What about Ant and Deck? Ant and Deck might have wanted one.
Anthony
Newcastle.
Oh, you actually put the actual Herbert's name on it, did you?
Yeah, Anthony Herbert.
Oh, right, yeah. No one will want that fucker.
So I actually reckon it got broken. They could hear it broken, binned it.
Yeah.
Nobody else has ever gone missing. Ever.
No.
Ever.
I gotta run. Great seeing y'all, yeah, as always.
Yeah. No worries, man.
I have to fuck off, I'm afraid. I'll chat to you soon, yeah?
Yeah, take it easy.
Have a nice one.
Yo, lads.
Much love, bro. See you later.
Absolute legend, man.
Absolute sound people.
Cheers, man. Big up DJ Crane. How you doing, matey? Big ups a Real Deal crew and chat. And then the link is in there if anybody wants to come on. Yeah, he has given me like 6 hours of playbacks to watch. And you know what? That stream thing, and I got to give you this, Jez, to be honest. That AI stream thing on StreamYard is absolutely brilliant.
It is, isn't it? It's brilliant, isn't it?
The only thing, I mean, I was asked for feedback on it today, and the only thing I said to him is you need to make it more than 2 hours. There's certain things they miss out. They'll pull out some certain things, like there is certain things they'll miss out. Like when I was playing Indiana Jones earlier, and I was saying you should be able to whip the nurses and all that kind of no nurses. I mean the nuns, you know, and they missed that out. So I've created this. I've created the short for myself, but you know they missed that one out. But most of them that's come up, I've got wicked views on most of them as well. Fucking excellent.
The other day, and it was called fucking. You'll laugh at this one. It said the $10 million question: who was the best Arsenal striker? Right when he went and watched it, it went. It's me. I've gone right. So the $10 million question: who's the best Arsenal striker? And that's it. Cut out. It's not
Oh my!
people were going, well, that's the greatest $10 million question. There's no answer. So I had to delete it because it was fucking stupid.
Yeah, but I mean, that gets people coming in and saying to you, so who was the $10 million striker? Because it wasn't answered. So that gets more people coming into your channel to ask.
I didn't get that. I mean, it had over 700 views.
Yeah.
It wasn't. People weren't saying, so Jez, what is the question answer then? And I said, people were saying, so what? So why did? It's like, yeah, I thought, fuck it, just cancel it.
The thing is about shorts, though, is they just keep coming on, don't they? They just keep going on. If you start watching one short on YouTube, you get another one, then another one, then another one, then another one. And every time somebody sees it, even if they cut it off straight away, it still gives a view. So, you know, it's a good idea. It's a really good idea from StreamYard, to be fair.
And it's free.
Well,
it's
part of your monthly thing, innit? But still worth it. Still worth it.
It's something you ain't do.
The only thing you got to do is make sure your shows don't go over 2 hours, because I was trying to, I wanted to get the one with Mama Flossie where Newcastle won the Carabao Cup and Carl Bob Cup even, and basically I tried to download it and do it, but it won't let you do it afterwards. You can do it on your own, but man, that takes some time to actually get loads of shorts and stuff like that.
Yeah. Stephanie's saying Malcolm McDonald or Tony Woodcock. Question. That's a good guess. That's
Take care, Stephanie. Cheers for dropping in. Cheers for the support as always.
Big up, Stephanie.
Yeah, big up to you. Big up to you, man.
Yeah.
But there's also this thing, because I mean, I don't take much notice to the rumours and all this, that and the other. There's also this thing that apparently we're looking at this player called what is it, Semi Killer Soy or something. I've never even heard of the guy. Never even heard of him.
No idea, mate.
Good striker apparently in Turkey, but I've never even heard of the guy, to be quite honest with you. I just used it as a joke and said that if they buy him, does that mean they're going to turn around and say Forest have got a semi?
Well, I was going to say, is that going to get you a semi? Yeah.
Exactly. No. I tell you what, if we get Gyökeres, I mean, if we was to get someone like Gyökeres, which I don't think is going to happen, but if we was going to get someone like Gyökeres, Wood start? Wood don't start over Gyökeres, does he? No, let's face it.
No.
And Wood's already said that he wants to finish his career in New Zealand, in one of the teams in New Zealand. So, you know, that's already been sorted.
He's almost 33 now, isn't he, Woods?
Yeah.
He's coming. I mean, what are you going to have? Another 2 seasons out of him when he's 35? And then he'll be gone?
Yeah.
So
he's gonna be a legend, though. He's absolutely going to be a legend, because what we've done this season is going to go down in history for us. You know, can we complete it? Can we continue it next season? That's always going to be the question, isn't it?
Yeah. But I said I got moaned at on the stream the other night, because I said the way our Arsenal are playing, it seems like we're just winning games like 1-0. It's like going back to the old days, like when we were called the boring Arsenal. Like, yeah, fine, we got new strikers and that. But then again, you look at it, Yeti. I personally still think that Forest might finish second. I really do.
I do as well. I've already said that. I think we'll finish second. I think we're on the better form. I think we've got the better teams to play. We've got the teams that have got to go at us, which will work into the way we play anyway. Yeah. If we can be clinical at the right times, which we have been this season, then I think we can totally take second. Totally. You've got a few difficult games to come, haven't you?
Got Liverpool.
I think every
Mm.
yeah. I
Go
think
on.
every game might be difficult for us.
Mm,
If we're just scraping 1-0 wins, and you would have thought Marino, bloody hell, he can end up being our top goal scorer at the end of the bloody season.
by another good goal. The way he took that goal, though,
Yeah,
I have to say, when he actually does get them, he does take them well.
We've got 1st of April Fulham at home, 5th of April Everton away. Then we got Arsenal, Real Madrid. Then we got Brentford home, Real Madrid away, 16th of April. Ipswich away, 20th of April. Palace at home, 26th. Bournemouth at home. I wouldn't guarantee that one.
No, I definitely wouldn't guarantee that one. Wouldn't guarantee Fulham either, or even Everton away.
Liverpool away, 10th of May. Arsenal, Newcastle home, 18th of May. Southampton away. So there's some bloody banana skins there.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Totally. Totally.
Bloody banana skins. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be at all surprised if Newcastle would have beat us at home again.
Well, I mean, yeah, their tails are up now, aren't they? Winning that Carbob Cup, and they thoroughly deserved it as well.
Yeah, Fulham. We don't have a great record against Fulham. I actually researched that. Actually, we haven't had a great record against Fulham for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Emil Smith throw hat trick. Okay, imagine an Nketiah hat trick against Crystal Palace. Oh my days.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking weird down there.
That would be insane.
You're talking about your show. Right now, Easter this year is coming. Is it's roughly the end of April. Easter this year, right? So, what are you going to do? Are you on about doing? Are you planning like an Easter quiz or anything like that?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got one coming about. I've got an Easter quiz. 4 section. You know how it works. General, football, Arsenal. Work from there, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea. Could do like a who's coming on to that show for your quiz?
I haven't posted it out yet, to be honest. Kenny will be there, of course.
Yeah.
Anthony will be there, otherwise I'll beat him up.
I'd have DJB as well.
Yeah, DJ
if he can make it.
Yeah, DJ might. I don't know. Yeah, that's a good point.
He knows his stuff, doesn't he? So
yeah, it's not going to be just Arsenal. The quiz ain't all about Arsenal.
No, but I mean, he probably knows his stuff about general football as well. I'm away, lads. Great stream. Cheers, man, Flossie. Appreciate it. Very much love to you, and catch you later.
Yeah, night, Noah.
Yeah, I don't know what that'll be. Anyway, yeah, I will be doing a Easter quiz.
Yeah.
Thing, which will be whatever.
Well, you could do another one at the end of the season, can't you? At the end of the season, you could throw some of this, like this season, into that quick, like at the end of the season. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, like who's been the biggest bottlers of the Premier League?
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
That's an easy answer, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you used to like look at it as in who's been who's had the best sort of thing. I mean, he's not finished yet, but who's had the best sort of season? I'd put Newcastle in that, to be honest.
I would.
Yeah, he won the trophy.
100%.
Yeah, without a doubt.
To win something for the first time in ages, that's massive. You know.
Well, it's now this is a funny one. Would you agree with me on this or disagree? I've been putting out there. It's the first time they've won a major trophy in 70 years, and they get people say, "Yeah, but they won the championship 5 years ago. They got a trophy." Yeah,
that's a championship though. It's just like the big.
Is that
thing,
would you classify the championship trophy, winning the championship? Would you classify that as a major trophy? Not sure I would.
It's a trophy, but
it's a trophy, and they got back to the Premier League. On that scale, I get that, but because obviously a main trophy, like you know, you're thinking
it was 70 years ago, though.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a trophy. They won the championship, and they got them back to because Rafael Benitez won them that. Newcastle.
You could also argue they also won the Intercities Fairs Cup.
Yeah, but I mean they've took that away, haven't they? They've fucking rubbished that one. They've got rid of it, haven't they?
Yeah, but it became.
They still won it though. Still won it.
The UEFA Cup.
Yeah, and we won that one as well, didn't we, Jez? Like a year, was it a year after, season after, or something like that?
Yeah, 1970, 71.
Yeah,
on that. So, and I've had people argue. I mean, they're actually wrong. People say, "No, it wasn't a UEFA Cup." What I mean is, it wasn't endorsed by UEFA. That's totally actually wrong. 1964, up till 1964, it was an invitational cup.
Yeah,
it was by invitation.
Yeah.
And Arsenal didn't bother with it. Didn't bother. When it became a European trophy, like you know what I mean. Arsenal entered it. So did Newcastle. So did Birmingham. Birmingham City won it at one point before it was recognised as a proper trophy. So, it's an awkward one, isn't it? Did you qualify that as a major trophy from when Newcastle won it? It's awkward, isn't it? Awkward.
I think any trophy is major. I think any time you're in a competition and you win it, it is major to win it. So I think any of it, in my opinion, if you're in something and you win it, then that's a big thing. In my opinion, anyway, that's the way it works for me.
Sure, if you win it in Europe, right? If you actually looked at the teams that Newcastle had to play, they had to play Barcelona, Celtic. So it wasn't a minor, inconsequential trophy. And after 1964, it was a qualification cup. So you weren't like invited to play when it was called the Intercities Fairs Cup. It was then a qualification trophy. So people are actually factually wrong by saying, "Oh, well, it's not a major trophy in Europe. It wasn't recognised by UEFA." Well, actually, after 1964, it was.
It was.
Yeah, I don't get that, because at the end of the day, just because you like take a trophy away, they still won it. You know, it's like all of a sudden saying because of the Champions League, then the European Cups that we won don't mean nothing. It's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
Look at the other cups, yes, we won. That Cup Winner Cup, and Smudgy scored the goal against Parma. We won 1-0. Now you look at that was proper UEFA. That was a proper trophy, because you think of it, we won that trophy. Man United, they beat Barcelona in the final, which I can remember because Marquinhos scored 2 goals for fucking Man United. Barcelona's won that trophy, and also AC Milan has won that trophy. So my question is, at the end of this, where's our fucking star?
Yeah. Right.
But he's a cup where he's not a European trophy. It's not the
I know.
European Cup, though, is it? It's not the.
Yeah, but it was
I mean,
cool. that
I
it was-
understand your fight. I understand your fight, but you're fighting it like a flid trying to swim, and
Yeah.
it's not going to work.
But
Yeah, but
it
then
was
again, you can argue, why haven't Arsenal got a gold Premier League trophy above their badge? They're the only ones
Exactly.
that got invincible.
Yeah.
Well, that is true. That is true. I think there's a good point there. Really, there should be something on that. I mean, the only thing, but I mean, in that down to Arsenal to push that. But I mean, they did that shirt where they had all the names of the Invincibles on it and stuff like that, and that's pretty much all they did. You know, I think a lot of the things you've done in history is massively buried by the people that start owning the club after a certain amount of time. And it ain't right. It's not right at all. I mean, George Graham was there the other day watching that game. The shit in hell he doesn't have a statue outside there is beyond me.
Yeah, that's an argument I will argue to the day I'm dying.
He does need a statue. He does.
Of course he
But
does.
But the problem was it didn't help with the rumours with the fucking brown envelopes, wasn't it?
It's just so disrespectful.
Yeah, but who didn't have the rumours of the brown envelopes? Back when that was going on, I mean, there was even one about Clough on the buying of Sheringham. You know, there was so many like brown envelope type things and bungs and all that kind of stuff. That don't take away from what you've done. Loads of people have done it. You're not telling me Man City didn't do it.
Exactly.
There's loads of teams that have done that.
And Sir Alan Sugar. Are you telling me those two weren't corrupt?
Exactly. The whole thing's corrupt.
Sir Alan Sugar didn't become a millionaire by being honest.
Exactly. Of course he didn't. Of course he didn't.
A millionaire out there becomes a millionaire by being honest.
Of course they don't. Of course they don't. And they always tread on somebody to get there.
Of course they do. That's how they bloody get there. They don't take no prisoners. And so the Terry Venables, Alan Sugar era, you telling me they were being strictly honest? Get out of here. No,
but you can look at it the same now though with the FFP. I'm pretty sure there's many teams that have gone over FFP. They're top like 4, top 6, top 5, including Arsenal. I'm pretty sure most of them must. I mean, you look at like the wages that Arsenal pay to their players and stuff like that. You telling me they ain't gone over FFP?
Of course they have.
They must have done.
We had FFP knocking on our door last season. That was the reason why we shipped out so many players out on fucking loan.
I've got a question for you. And I noticed it. Somebody asked it the other day, and I agree with it 100% as well. You know, the teams that come up, I think they should be wiped from FFP for at least their first season.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Because if they don't get wiped from that, how the hell are they going to match? I mean, I know a lot of teams we have, and all that kind of stuff, although we got done with it. But what do you think about the teams that come up from the Championship don't get touched by FFP for at least their first season? After that, fair play.
I reckon that's already happened, Jetty, because at the start of this season, when Leicester City got promoted, they were supposed to start at minus 10 points.
Yes, they did. Yeah, there was. Yeah.
What's happening there? Are they going to take the 10 points off at the end of this season? It don't make no difference because I think they're going to fucking go down anyway.
It's gone. Right?
So
they wiped it out.
Yeah. So there you go. So obviously, if they get relegated back into the Championship, which is more likely they would, that's when FFP will come knocking. And I'll tell you something now. All these Leicester players like Mavadidi and stuff like that, and players like that, they're good players, they're best players. Yeah, they'll be gone because they got so many players there, and they're on high wages. So in the Championship, when you say you've got to level the books, you've got to level the books right down.
Yeah,
Obviously, your books in the Championship. You know what it's like. Your team, the Forest, has been in the Championship, haven't they? And there's a certain standard in the Championship to level your books. All right, obviously, when you're in the Prem, your book's higher. But in all fairness, in the Championship, they'll be fucked lesser next season. I can't see when they get relegated this season. I can't see them coming back for at least maybe 3 or 4 seasons time in the Premier League. I just can't.
I mean, to get the 10 points deducted when they go into the Championship, I think that's bang out of order because it should have just been done in the Premier League. There's no reason why it should be done in the Championship. It's all fucking dodgy anyway. It's all planned out for the top teams and all that kind of stuff. Even though you're part of it, and we won't be part of it. Let's face it. As if we keep doing it, we might eventually become part of it. But in the mindset, we ain't part of it. I mean, you look at the England players that he picked. A good percentage of our players should have been in that. You know, there's some cracking players that have done a cracking job this season, and they should have got a mention. Callum Hudson-Odoi should have got in there. Morgan Gibbs-White should have got in there. Anderson, in my opinion, has been awesome as well. Should have got at least a bench place, and hasn't, because we're still not seen in that top echelon because everybody's looking at it as this is just a one-off. Which is why what I said, we've got to do it again next season. If we don't do it again next season, we're not going to be classed in that type of... Because everybody's thinking next season, Man United will be up there, fucking Arsenal will be up there, Man City will be up there, Forest won't be up there. You know, so we've got to continue the what we've started.
Yeah.
Guys, I've got to bounce. I'm off fishing in the morning. And
nice.
Catch you all later.
Yeah, no worries, man.
No, I'll see you, Jess.
Yeah, take it easy, bro. Cheers for dropping on. Appreciate it, as always.
Anthony,
keep a final whistle tomorrow if you're on.
Yeah, I'm around. What time's that? What time's that?
Be about 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, or whatever. It'd probably be quite early, actually, because I don't think there's going to be a lot more going on. So
I'll be back by then. I'll be back by 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I decide to do it, I'll probably start at about 7. But if it goes like last week, because I'll probably get Michael Chelsea on if I can and all that. But if it goes like last week, 4 hours, then I'll be stopping it halfway through, and then so I can get these shorts off it, and then sort of starting it back up again. So yeah, we'll see how that one goes.
Right, boys. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Catch you later, bro.
Take care,
See you later, mate.
Bye.
Yeah, so I mean, the real deal is just like talking about sort of different things and stuff like that, and it's quite funny actually because we started off like going, "Oh yeah, there's all these people talking about Arsenal and all this and the show went that way anyway," and it was kind of crazy. I think in these shows, you need someone like Mama on here who's going to like show a dog every now and then, and you just go, "Oh, lovely dog," and then you sort of get on to other things and stuff. Borgav says, "Yeah, Forest will be the most studied team this summer for sure." Yeah, absolutely. I think what we've done has been quite amazing. It's definitely amazing to me. And, but we've got to continue doing this. It's just, you can't just do it one season, same as Bournemouth. They've got to continue doing what they're doing. And the thing is, what we've got to do, and what for me is massive, is you've got to keep your players. If you let them just get picked off by the Arsenals, by the Man United, or whatever they're going to do, if you let them just get picked off, then all this is for nothing.
Exactly. Yeah. Not that you want to keep your best players. So I mean, it's like what you said. You're going to be getting new strikers soon anyway because of Wood. and then
Yeah.
you got to think. You got to think now. I think you're back four. I mean, is it? Oh, who's your right? Is it the right back?
I know.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not being funny.
He's his contract ends in June apparently. I thought
Yeah.
we was giving him a new contract, so that's quite a worry. To be fair,
That's quite work. But he's not. I noticed he's knocking on a bit now. Yeah, I thought he was young, but he's not. He's like
Hmm.
28 going into 29.
I
So
mean that's
you
not
know,
too bad.
no,
28,
that's not too
29.
bad. 28, 29. No, that's not too bad. But these are sort of players that you've got to look at now. I mean, what's Yatesy? I mean, I quite like Yatesy.
Hmm.
I mean, I noticed
I
when you
love it.
got
I think he's awesome.
when you play Yatesy, like, because he's the captain as well, wouldn't he? When he's
Hmm.
playing, he's the one in that midfield. Not only does he dominate it, but he's the one that shows the true grit in that
Yeah,
team.
yeah, exactly,
Do you know what I
exactly.
mean?
Yeah. Hmm.
And you need that in midfield. That
I agree with you totally, but I mean, you've also got like Morgan Gibbs White, who's got true grit about him as well.
yeah,
You've also got Anderson as well, who's got like, true grit, and that I think has been the difference. And Dominguez has come on leaps and bounds this season, along
Yeah.
with another one as well, Nico Williams. He is
Yeah.
proper advanced. I mean, to shut down Salah and get for us to beat Liverpool, was absolutely immense. And I said about the Newcastle game, the Carbob Cup, you've got to shut down Salah, and that's what Dan Bird did. It was awesome, awesome.
It was awesome. Good game as well. And the other one is good. I don't see nothing much of that Jota, your Jack Wilshere for your Primark one.
Yeah, I'm not 100% on Jota. I'll be honest. I'm not 100% convinced. I like him. Don't get me wrong. I don't like his diving and doing this, that, and the other. You know me on that. I'm not much for that. And he's one of them that I think another season he might start to really sort of show, but he's not making a point of actually all the Forest fans saying he should start. He shouldn't start at all. Alanga and Callum Hudson-Odoi should start just by merit alone, Jota for me is a decent player. He gets himself stuck in, he gets himself involved, but this fucking dropping down all the time, making out he's been fouled. I don't like that at all.
No. There's a lot of people sees that about Saka as well.
Yeah, he's another one that's doing it a lot.
Yeah.
He's another one that's doing, and I don't respect it. Never have, never will.
No, I don't like it. No,
I
hate it.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to end the show there. So we'll carry on sort of afterwards off stream. And big up to everyone who's been in supporting and watching the channel on both watch alongs, to be fair. It's been awesome. And we will be back tomorrow, hopefully, for the final whistle, where again it'll be the same kind of thing. And cheers, Anthony, for being on. What channels are you whoring on after this?
Well, I think I'm going to be on. Well, it's going to be early doors is now, and it's going to be the Sunday night takeaway, and then Wednesday is going to be the good, the bad, the ugly. Also, like and subscribe to the LongHairedYeti'sCave, where
Back in a sec, mate.
Where I do feature on there, and listen, just subscribe to Yeti's channel because he's fed up of buying his fucking subs. That's a fact. He's gone for a piss. I think he's more of shit, and that's that. And let's hope that Arsenal finish second and not Forest. But Forest are a good team this season. We know that, and they will be getting Champions League football. So let's hope they don't balls up for next season because teams like that they go into the Champions League and they don't do so well in the league the following season. So Forest needs to spend money. Also, I hope that Mikel Arteta can actually buy a fucking striker because personally I don't think he knows what one is. and that. So the soup is onwards. But if he doesn't, and he don't win the trophy next season by the Premier League, I'm on about. I think our new director, Berta, he don't stand there messing about. I think Arteta will be sacked. He'd be gone next season if he doesn't win that Premier League. That is what I'm saying. Oh, look, see if there's any more comments.
Right, okay. Yeah, I have to pay. If I need to pay, I have to go. I can't.
That's
not.
right, yeah. I was just going
Need
to
a
say for the last
catheter, mate. I need a catheter thing.
Yeah, you do, mate, or a bedside pan. But I just want to say the last bit. Yeah, just make sure you subscribe to Long Hair Jetty. That's all, and just remember, keep it real, keep it Anthony.
Yeah. So yeah, guys. Anyway, this has been the real deal. As always, real to the core, and yeah, big up to Anthony. As always, if you pay him the money, he will come. But we're not in that respect. That's not have that one. Mate, I've said so many things tonight that it's just like I say them and I hear them in my head and I'm like, oh yeah, that won't be the right thing to say. But anyway, that's how you keep it real, though, innit? And you keep it real, you keep it you keep it real and you keep it Yeti. That's how you do it. Not Anthony, because Anthony is a fucking fraud. But yeah. LongHairedYeti'sCave, man. This is how it goes. Just general chat. No fucking. I mean, I know it goes into football every now and then. Normally, it goes in like a different direction and stuff like that. But yeah, big up to everyone. Big up to everyone for the support as well. Appreciate it. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and we are out of here, guys. So anything left to say is tatty fucking bye. Yeah, you can say it in your Bristol accent.
Tatty fucking boy.
There you go. Tatty fucking bye. See you later, guys.